Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Christ the royal master leads against the foe, forward into battle, see his banners go. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Oh, for a faith that will not shrink, though pressed by every foe, that will not tremble on the brink of any earthly woe, that will not murmur or complain beneath a chastening rod, but in the hour of grief or pain will lean upon its God. A faith that shines more bright and clear when tempest rage without, that when in danger knows no fear, in darkness feels no doubt. Lord, give us such a faith as this, and then whatever may come, we'll taste and hear the hallowed bliss of an eternal home. A charge to keep I have, a God to glorify, a never-dying soul to save, and fitted for the sky, to serve the present age, my calling to fulfill. Oh, may it all my powers engage to do my Master's will. Arm me with jealous care, as in thy sight to live, and o' thy servant, Lord, prepare a strict account to give. Help me to watch and pray, and on thyself rely. Assured if I my trust betray, I shall forever die. Rise up, O men of God, have done with lesser things. Give heart and mind and soul and strength to serve the King of Kings. Rise up, O men of God, his kingdom tarries long. Bring in the day of brotherhood and end the night of wrong. Rise up, O men of God, the church for you doth wait. Her strength unequal to her task, rise up and make her great. Lift high the cross of Christ, tread where his feet have trod. As brothers of the Son of Man, rise up, O men of God. Well, let's edify this one another this evening, shall we?
With professionalism and shenanigans.
CJ, speak up.
With professionalism and shenanigans.
You are really far removed from your mic, aren't you?
Yeah, you're like miles away.
What?
Neighbors.
I'm on my
No. Then he's going to have them banging on this ceiling.
I'm on my onboard mic.
You're on your iPad?
No, my laptop mic.
Yeah. So, you had a good day today?
Yeah.
I got like streaks. I don't know where they're coming from. Oh. Yeah, where is that thing coming from? Oh, it might be from the grow lights.
Hi. Hello, Reba.
So it almost has to be that. I'm trying to hunt down the cause
Yeah,
of that.
that's the backlight.
Ceiling light.
That's annoying. That's better.
Hi, Reba. How you doing? She says, hi, Reba, CJ, and O'Shea.
Hello.
O'Shea is
Talk
not.
about someone who's really far removed from the mic.
O'Shea is not a part of this. The
Good evening, Deborah.
hey, Deborah.
So you had a good day. I got to go to the chiropractor today.
Really?
Well, he got a bunch of really good cracks out of my middle back.
Hey, neat guy.
Nice. Not that. I wouldn't say he's that old. Kind of maybe my age, a little bit older.
Not Miller.
Is
Hey,
he
Trip.
interesting? Exciting? Fun?
Well, he's knowledgeable.
Well,
Thank you.
You didn't go to Miller?
No, I didn't go to Miller today. No, there's sometimes you absolutely need a bone cracker.
Miller won't really do that for Dad.
And while he might once in a while do my neck, I think he's done my neck once in the 4 years or so that we've gone to him. He prefers to work with muscles, and muscles are good. But for me, I need a bone cracker once in a while, and so I decided to check this guy out. So Alicia does tagging.
Was he
I
good?
thought you were working on supper, Alicia.
Nope.
Okay.
You don't get any supper.
But I was so tense in my back that I absolutely needed that bone cracking. I'm gonna go 3 times next week,
Wow.
which is gonna delay my hunting just a little bit.
Next week you put me through the ringer.
That's all right.
The
You did
week,
that to us for 6 weeks this year.
yeah, then the
Whatever Alicia fixes for us, it has something to do with chicken.
that's right. The next week I'll put you through the ringer. I won't be here the next week.
Yeah, you're going to be in Minnesota again.
Uh-huh. Yep.
For the third time this year, you're headed to Minnesota.
No.
Yep.
No, not the third time.
Yep. You went for 6 weeks earlier this year. Then you went for like a weekend, maybe 4 days in the summer. And this will be the third time.
No, that was last year I went. It was 6 weeks.
You did it this year, too.
No, I did not.
What time was it that he went there? It would have been right about July, wasn't it?
No.
Something like that.
Not for 6 weeks. I did it last year.
Grandpa and Grandma took you up there.
Mm.
Hey, Sister Love, how are you?
You're confuzzling use because I did not go for
No,
6
I think you have selective memory.
No. I know I was here.
Are we going to have to go back and look at all those recordings you did?
That was 2024. I guarantee it.
You weren't in this apartment in 2024,
Exactly.
but you did go up there because you came back in the middle of the summer.
Yeah, that was when I lived with my mom.
Go back and look again, bud, because it would have been right about July, middle of July, end of beginning of August that you went up with your grandma and grandpa for about
Well, we did that
4
for
days.
a week for cousin camp this year.
So
When was Grandma and Grandpa to? Where did you visit? We were able to visit 2 cases.
Yeah, the ark.
you went down. I know you went down to Kentucky, but this wasn't that. This wasn't that trip.
You're gonna bug me. Do I have pictures on Facebook for the trip? If I do, it'll have the dates on it. Oh, of course not.
I know because we talked about you coming over and visiting here.
Yeah, that's when we went down to Kentucky for the weekend.
Why would you come through Iowa when you go through to Kentucky?
I don't know.
Yeah, the only reason you would have come through Iowa is on your way up to Minnesota. Hey, Carol. So, Sister Love's holding on the best she can.
Oh,
You know, God never deserts, my sister. We may walk away, but
oh,
he never leaves. Yes.
okay. This trip, this picture is when I got my hair cut on my 6-week trip.
Is your perspective still the same as it was on Web Street?
This is the 6-week trip, 2024.
So, I'm not debating that. You went up to Minnesota twice this year. This will be the third time.
Yes, I did, but not for 6 weeks this year.
Donnie's having pizza rolls.
Yes, Donnie's having pizza rolls and milk for dinner.
Eat there, CJ.
Anyways,
You know, you can go back in this year and you can see that you went up to Minnesota twice already.
I'm not disputing that.
This will, if you go up to Minnesota in another week, that will be the third time this year that you've gone to Minnesota. Because you went up for 6 weeks.
No, that was. I literally told you.
Oh, you're saying the 6 weeks was back last year.
6 weeks was 2024.
But
And then I went up for cousin camp this year in the summer once. And then I'm going back.
you went up, what'd you do at the beginning in March?
That was the beginning of March last year. I was here this year.
How far did you have to drop it?
I should raise it.
Raise it again?
Pizza rolls and milk, and hey, Sister Love.
Yeah, see, he's been totally ignoring Sister Love. Because he doesn't believe me. He went up to Minnesota twice already this year.
I remember one trip this year. I don't understand.
That's okay. We still love you anyway, CJ.
Fine, I'm going. In any case, I'll be gone. Starting not next Monday, but the Monday after.
At least he didn't do the big long trip, then 3 camp trips, and then
Yeah, remember when I would do that?
Yeah, I still remember that.
My cousin wants me to go out with my brother to salt camp this year. Or next year, apparently. We'll see if that happens.
But yeah, that he still had the chiropractor still hasn't fixed my loss of feeling in this hand, but he wants me to ice my shoulder, and I'm going to see him again three different times next week and see if we can't get that back. Most of it he thinks is muscle impingement upon that bundle of nerves in my shoulder. So.
Oh, hey, I noticed you've been able to be in the office more. Has your headaches been reduced lately?
The headaches are still there. They're under control. Does that make sense? The medicine that I have that I'm taking, we've pretty much identified what kind of headaches they are. They are not migraines. But they fall under a different class of headaches. And these type of headaches are controlled with this particular medicine. And so while they are still there, the medicine controls it to the point of where they are negligible or I barely feel them. If I don't take them within 2 doses, they're full-fledged, full-on, smack back to pain 8 or higher. But if, as long as I maintain my dosage, maintain keeping them, then we're good. So that's
is that like working to reverse?
It'll never go away.
Oh, so it's just kind of keeping the pain from being debilitated.
Right. Donnie says, CJ, you live in a cold climate. Now you want to go into another cold climate called Minnesota? Reba's doing okay, Sister Darlene. The pain never goes away. I know that God will help me through it. and just like she knows that you have your own to get through. Darlene says, I'm sorry I lost touch. I still watch when I can, but I've taken over my brother's health care, and it's time consuming. Yeah. All right. We'll keep Brother Lehman in our prayers then. February 12th. O'Shea just totally went through the kitchen. Otherwise, I'd have him put that on the.
I think I want that haircut again.
You want it again? Fine, grow your hair out.
I guess.
Well, you know how bad mine is. I mean, you can see how bad mine is.
No, Tanya won't let me grow it out. She can't handle it because I don't care enough to do anything with it.
That's your sister?
No, that's my hairstylist.
Oh. You mean the person who works for you?
Well, she's also the preacher's wife.
Oh, I see. So an adoptive mother.
Yeah. So it's a little bit different. She gets
you know, it's amazing when Jesus says, like he said in what was it, Mark? Peter says, yeah, here in Mark 10, he says, we've left all for you. And Jesus says, whoever leaves father, mother, sister, brother, etc., lands for my sake, it will receive 100-fold here in this life with persecution. But in the life to come, eternal life, it's like, yeah, we may leave our earthly, our earthly family. But when we become Christians, we receive a greater family. We have, 100-fold more brothers and sisters in Christ. We have 100-fold more mothers and fathers in Christ.
Yeah, I would say she's like a mother to me. That's kind of our relationship. So,
we have so many mothers and grandmothers and grandfathers, fathers that are just looking out for us. That was something I really experienced when I went to preaching school. When I left home, I suddenly gained a whole congregation full of mothers and grandmothers looking out for this poor Iowa boy.
But basically, I pay her to do whatever she sees fit with my hair. I'm like, sure, why not?
Well, then, you better listen to your mother.
Yes. I've asked her, so if I pay the extra, would you dye my hair blue? She's like, nope.
Good for her. I wouldn't have dyed it orange in the first place.
Do you remember that?
Now, how would I have mentioned it if I didn't remember it? Come on, CJ.
You didn't say anything either. She said, oh, yeah, that was awful. Nobody said anything.
Your choice. Why would I have any input on it?
As a father in the faith, you could help a guy.
I didn't see that listed anywhere in the job description of a father in the faith having to tell you that your hair looks terrible.
Well, you could look out for a guy. Like,
I did. I told you should grow a beard. We see how far that's gotten you.
I'm trying. Boy, I'm really looking forward to vacation.
Yeah, so you don't have to be around me anymore. I got you. I know it.
Right. Technically, I've taken like a 4-week vacation from O'Shea on Friday.
Yeah,
I will be there tomorrow night.
yeah, but he won't.
What? Why? Why not? Are you serious?
See this? This is my serious face. Donnie would love to see the beard on CJ.
Me too. No, me too. I want it. Like, oh.
Oh, I love our family. I really love our family. We know when each other's hurting, and we are usually, we're there and we're praying for one another and for strength for each other. Sister Love says, Brother CJ, please try a goatee.
My goatee doesn't look good.
Well, that's because he never lets it get any longer than what it is. I tell you, though, I struggled for years to grow much more than a scraggly bush of a beard. And
how'd you do it?
I kept working at it.
How do you work at it? I shave.
Well, first off, you grow and then you shave it.
About
You grow it and you shave it.
every
But
month.
for me, this is my personal struggle or my personal experience. Mine didn't come in to getting anywhere near this until after I found out that I was chronically low on one of my hormones. And once I got that fixed, then this started filling out.
You know, would it be would it be vain for me to ask my doctor, hey, how's my hormone level?
So and we also need to. I mean, you also need to realize that some people are not given that gene for facial hair.
Yeah.
Indigenous peoples rarely ever have beards.
I want one so bad though. Maybe if I want it enough, it will happen. I can
Reba says, "Give it 10 more years, CJ."
and we'll have the same.
And I may tease you about it, but ultimately, CJ, if you don't want a beard, I'm okay with it. I mean, it's still it's not going to change whether or not you're a man or not, a man or even a Christian man. It's all personal choice.
Yeah.
And that's why I resist, those people who, and I laugh at them when they tell me that I need to shave my beard. It's like, no, this is something, it's my choice, my face, and it ain't happening.
How long would your beard grow if you just let it go and not trimmed it?
This is the longest I've ever had my beard grow.
Was it
And right now it's about that's just about mid chest.
nice?
Yes, Carol. Starting next week for the devotion, I will not be here. So all of next from December 13th, that's Saturday, all the way through until December 21st, I will not be doing morning Devo.
Oh,
Now, I still will be around for reading, and I still will be doing the rest of my duties. It's just I won't be here for morning Devo.
okay. So the 21st, I'm like,
And I might be tired enough that I won't be doing well. It's like Monday. I'll actually will have pre-recorded my class for Monday night, so I won't be there for that. Mainly because, well, I'll be tired.
And I will say this right now. It'll be a case of EE is going to be in that slot on Monday because I figured out that's the third Monday of the month.
Oh, I'll probably still babysit. I just won't be doing it live.
Oh, okay, never mind. Disregard the man in the mirror. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
And Darlene says, "Don't forget a long one. Just grow. Just grow. Keep pushing it down. I keep pulling it.
Well, I just,
Ouch, that hurts.
well, this is about a week.
Yeah, see, it's a shadow, but it's gotten darker than what it used to be when you
Yeah.
first started. You're welcome, Carol. Hopefully, our hope is every year to tag out, because remember, this is a way that we fill our freezer for the upcoming year. But we hope to tag out early so we don't have to go the full week for hunting. But that's that's right, Reba. Hey, O'Shea finally found us. Hi, O'Shea.
What if I want to go hunting that week?
Well, you typically are hunting, usually for your socks and for your,
Imagine me trying to hunt.
O'Shea says a YouTube live that's responsible.
I thought O'Shea was scrolling until he found us on shorts.
Oh yeah, he's hunting for his pizza.
Uh-huh. Yep. I don't miss Devo for that.
He doesn't have to hunt very far for his pizza. He just simply goes to the frozen food aisle.
Yeah. Oh.
He uses one of those fancy tasers. It's called a microwave oven.
I found out that, well, you said the word, so I shouldn't get in trouble for this. My mom showed me her new taser for defense. She went zap, and I'm like, what in the world is that? I don't know. Maybe I'll get one. I don't know. That's CJ.
I'm not reading that one out loud.
What?
I'm not reading that one out loud. I might get us trouble on Facebook.
Yeah.
Turns out all of them were cows. Don't do that.
Sorry.
You're going to start Darlene you doing that. And remember, she's the president of the Phi Beta Club, the Sleeping Sorority, the Sleeping Sister Sorority.
Uh-huh.
We haven't got to mention that one on stream in quite a while.
No, we haven't. You know, that should be a T-shirt when we finally get that. That would be so good.
Yeah, Reba is the vice president of the Phi Beta.
That just goes to show we can put people to sleep here.
Hey, that takes talent.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, you were mentioning. Well, no, O'Shea's chair's in the way. Wrong computer for it. Bummer. It's going to show you the picture of the tree, but
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
something like that.
You know, I haven't gotten a tree.
Yeah. If you're insistent on getting one, get one from like a thrift store because it's a lot cheaper.
Well, it's the 11th. I don't know if it's worth it now.
Otherwise, just get a small little dinky thing and put up a.
I was probably gonna get like a tabletop fake one so I could use it every year.
Yeah. No sense in getting. I mean, unless you really want to get a really big one, but no
No.
sense to it because then you have to tear it all down at the end of the year.
Yeah, and I would have to try and give it in the house and probably need help. You know what?
No, not get it in the house. I'm talking about because you were talking about getting a fake one anyway, but because you can get fake ones, but then you have to get it out of the closet and
Yeah.
go to the. Now it's fun if you got people over to help and but
Right. Yeah, my favorite memory is Dad used to take us to cut down a tree. We had a pine tree every year in our house.
yeah.
Smelled great. The floor was nasty for the end of that year, but boy, that was a fun time cutting down a tree together. Do you guys do that?
Yeah, that's a real tree that we decorate every year. The way what we do is we go look for one from out of the ditch because the county decides to get rid of trees all the time. So I just do our part to help cull the trees.
Oh, hey, nice.
Then at the end of the season, we basically trim the tree completely down to the trunk and we throw it in the fire.
So the real question is, this may be a fellowship issue. This may break the 4 years. Okay, when does the Christmas tree come down?
Usually after New Year's.
We can be friends.
I mean, it's basically we put it up after Thanksgiving, sometime after Thanksgiving, and then we take it down usually after New Year's because we're just too lazy. Sister Love, you have a wonderful evening. Ooh.
Have a good evening.
Ouch. You get cramps from hot dogs? Might want to increase your magnesium intake there, my dear. Hey, that's one way to do it, Sister Reba.
Well, doesn't it like die?
It's already dead once you cut it.
Well, yeah, but it'll like wilt, right?
We're talking evergreens. We're talking you know, yeah, we're talking evergreen tree. So it does not. I mean, the needles might come off, but the way she's talking about it, she wraps it in Saran wrap. So,
Oh, that's cool.
and basically, yeah, I don't know how it would survive down in Texas. Up here, once it gets to a certain stage, the needles would all fall off. But
Yeah.
there again, we have evergreen trees that have been dead, and the needles are still on it some 5 years after it's died.
Oh, that would be
Oh,
good.
you're talking about a fake tree. Okay, well, don't worry about that then.
Oh, I was wondering. But yeah, I could decorate it once and just store it. Decorate.
Or you can get those that are already decorated, and it just
Yeah.
comes down section by section.
Yeah. Boy, I love this time of year. Like the song says, it's a most wonderful time of the year.
I like the whole season, but I don't. I don't know. It's you see people putting up their lights and their Christmas trees before Thanksgiving, and it's like, no, let's get through Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is an important holiday in and of itself, and deserves its own separate and unique time. And so, putting out Christmas candy in the stores as soon as Halloween's done is just stupid. Um, Thanksgiving is important in and of its own right, because really, just like the people say, we ought to have Christmas all year long in our hearts. Well, Thanksgiving should be all year long in our hearts. In reality, because we get provided for every day by God provides for us every day. We need to hold Thanksgiving with it in our hearts.
Right.
Christmas is time for me, for our family anyway, to celebrate family. Yes, we understand Christ was not born in December. Wasn't. Fact of the matter is, he was probably born about May. Well, there's a lot of things to go along with backing that up, but the idea, though, of God giving us His Son, and we taking time out of our busy life to think about that, and to be together as a family, and to make memories together. We don't need any excuse to do that. But shouldn't we take advantage of any excuse to do that?
Yeah. And shouldn't we take advantage of the world the one time a year that the whole world's kind of thinking about Jesus besides Easter?
Right. So yeah, for me, it's not worshiping the tree. It's about making a memory with my family. It's not about the stockings or the gifts. It's about making memories with my family.
Yeah.
It's about the joy and the discovery, the sense of wonder and awe. And no, I never taught my kids about Santa Claus. Don't believe in him. Yay. Sue me. But I do believe in Christ, and I do believe in God. And I taught them about them. They got to watch all the Christmas movies, though. So, they got to watch Rudolph. They got to watch, A Christmas Carol and well, Frosty the Snowman, and so it's about memories. It's about family. But the good thing is that if you want to observe it to the Lord, if you want to have a time specifically for your family to, um, to devote to God, that's it. Do it. Paul says in Romans chapter 14, go for it. That's your prerogative. And we as Christians, outsiders looking in on your family, have no right to judge.
Yep.
Neither do you have a right to judge my family for the way that we observe Christmas, so long as we're not worshiping falsely and we're not binding it on anybody else.
And certainly not binding it as something a congregation needs to do.
Donnie's going to go also, so he's going to drop out. Good night, Donnie. You have a good night.
Good night. And by the way,
All the salt in your hot dog. Okay, I see.
last Q&A night is on YouTube. Should Christians celebrate holidays? We looked at that in detail last month.
Oops. Reba says, once in Germany, we brought bought a tree from the Boy Scouts. We decorated it, and that night we heard a loud crash. All the needles had fallen off. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That was a really dry tree. O'Shea says, most American thing ever. Let's skip over the holiday devoted to being thankful for what you have and then go straight to the holiday of receiving gifts.
Yeah.
Carol says, that sounds good about Thanksgiving. Well, my personal take on it anyway. O'Shea, and I agree there. Christmas music before Thanksgiving annoys me. Now, understand, I don't mind singing the occasional hymn throughout the year. I don't mind singing Silent Night or O Little Town of Bethlehem or Angels We Have Heard on High, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, etc. Things like, O Come Emmanuel. I don't mind singing that throughout the year. But I don't play it on blast 24/7. I sing one or two of them and then move on.
It's this time of year you could be inundated with them, right?
Sis Love, I've got a few pounds of mine you can have if you want them. My A1C was 5.6 last week when they tested it. So that's good. Not sure what my sugar was. I should look at it, but it was in the green, so that was good. Praise the Lord on your good news. So keep that sugar down, girl. He drove that poor Astro van. It went to the junkyard too. That was a good van for a while. That one hit a deer. I got the Astro van same year I started. I think it was the same year I started driving school bus, 2009.
Wow.
And it was a 1998 Chevy Astro van. And so I was headed to work in I think it was September, October, and I had some phlegm in my throat, so I just the hill east of the school. Um, I just topped the hill there, so I wasn't, very far, about a quarter of a mile from the turnoff to go up to the school. And I rolled down my window. I turned to relieve myself of the phlegm. I turned back to the road in time to see this doe hit the right front bumper.
Oh no.
And her head hit in the middle of my radiator, and she bounced along the back of along the side of
Oh,
my
that was
Astro.
probably dumb.
What was
Your car probably dumb.
that? Astro was a tank. It dented the radiator, so I had to get a new radiator, and had to get a new fender um, for the passenger front, and a new light.
Ran fine.
Yeah, I drove it on up into work.
Wow.
Um, and called Dad. He told me to call it in. Sheriff met me Sheriff met me up there because I was early enough. He came up. I asked if I could harvest the deer because my buddy and I went back. Brother Jesse and I went back and looked at it. Didn't look too big of a deer, or too bad, and it didn't look like it damaged the deer too much. So, yeah. Well, Sheriff wrote me out a harvest ticket, that meaning that I could harvest the deer. And I called Dad. I says, I've got a harvest tag. Didn't look too big of a deer. You want to come up and get it? So I went ahead and went on route. I get on going on route. I see Dad just getting onto the scene of the crime. and he didn't. No, he didn't. The sheriff didn't meet me yet. But he told me we could go ahead and harvest it. Anyway, and he'd write me out a tag. But so yeah, Dad picked it up, took it on home, and I went on route. After route, I waited around till the sheriff got there, and he wrote me out the tag for it after he examined the vehicle and the site where the deer was or had been. And I showed him the pictures. That was all it was. That's all it was. That's all that happened. I think it cost me. The guy I had do it charged me like $800 to repair the van.
Well, that's really good, probably.
What?
Is that good?
Yeah. Normally, you get hit like that for the deer, and they'll either total the vehicle or they will, or it. It's anywhere between 13 to $5,000.
Wow.
Depending upon the vehicle and where it hit, etc. I haven't gotten my truck in to see what the cost of that door was, where the deer hit the door on my pickup. We just got after the gal ran into my parked truck, we just got that back from getting fixed. That was actually almost $5,000 to get that fixed. We get it back, And Oshea and Ezra are coming home from having helped Dad, help their grandpa. They're coming down the abyss. A deer pops up and slaps Ezra right in the door.
Oh,
He ran directly into the driver's side door.
dumb deer.
Now I got this big, huge dent in my driver's side door. It's like, ah! Anyway, so I can go up to the body repair guy. He said I can use his suction cups and stuff and pull it out free of charge. So
Cool.
still,
The person that had been following us pulled up alongside of us. You guys all right? That deer just jumped up and ran off.
yeah, the deer jumped up and ran off, but he probably made it about 100 yards and
Who knows?
keeled over and died.
Deer are weird.
Yeah, but they won't. That was a full head-on head hit into the
It had no
side of
track on it.
it. Okay, well, maybe not a head hit then, but there's probably a puncture hit somewhere in there. Anyway.
I don't know what the deer think. Like, what goes?
He probably saw his reflection in this lovely brand spanking new shiny door. Well, it wasn't new actually.
Door.
The one behind it was new. The door behind it was new. New to our vehicle anyway.
Skylar said the deer followed Dad home from the body shop.
Anyway,
Well,
we didn't even do any singing tonight, but that's all right.
I don't know how, but it's already been an hour.
I know. We just kept you enthralled talking about your beard or lack thereof.
Thank you all for being here.
Yeah, really. It's been fun.
Remember, here at CEN, we want to do three things. We want to glorify God, edify the saints, and answer any spiritual questions you may have. And if there is a spiritual roadmap for how to grow a beard, please send that messenger. And I'll see you next time.
Well, the good Lord said in the law of Moses, do not trim the corners of your beard. Hopefully you have been edified. That means built up and drawn closer to God. That way, whether we wake tomorrow to serve God here on this earth, or we wake tomorrow to serve him up there where we all long to be, where I'll have the pleasure, the privilege, the honor of being, for I'll see you then. God bless and you walk with him. I love you all, and have a blessed evening.